So I had to cut again because, like I said, I don't want my videos to be too long. I've been doing the same thing on my Fanny Kusujoso Instagram. Okay, but what I'm sharing is like, I know this is gonna help somebody. It's freeing you from narcissism and fears and phobia, because these black bitches, I'm not offending black women, but they're the ones who have this propensity of putting fear in their children, even their adult children, into thinking that if they stand up for themselves, they're going to be cursed. And then they manipulate the scriptures and say, obey, honor thy mother and thy father. But like, you have these dysfunctional mothers, they get you to, disrespect your, absentee fathers, and they don't think anything of it. Because like, why am I allowed to, disrespect him? Because he's the absentee? Because he's not perfect? But like, if that is how we see things, yeah, then I shouldn't respect you either, because you are a bitch. And going into that, because like the scripture says, the same Bible tells us, parents provoke not thy children to wrath. And a lot of these dysfunctional parents, they're full of shit, and they're full of provocations. They provoke their children. So like, if you're not a certain way, if you're not how they want you to be, they taunt you, they disrespect you, they spread rumors and lies and propagandas about you, against you, because they can't control you. Especially for those of us who have Aquarius highly aspected, who are, we're free thinkers, we're free spirited. And then they get all vindictive and manipulative and spread all kinds of lies. And they try to use spell magic to back them lies up. To say, okay, she is like that for real, when they're the ones casting illusions. They're the ones casting fears and phobias and confusion, because they want to supplement, they want to support whatever toxic shit they've been saying against you. And that's why I've been saying the black community is very sick and twisted. And that's why the scripture says 2/3 of black people are going to be perished. You'll see that reading that I did about the communities. That's what's going to happen for real. The population of black people is going to dwindle down from suicide, because a lot of spell work are going to be ricocheting. It's a karmic period in which karmic debts need to be paid. And I'm being honest, more than the other races, black people, y'all been the most vindictive, and that's why you've been denied justice. Go and listen to my karma series, in which I talk about the various kinds of karma. You've got ethnic karma, in which certain ethnic groups, they suffer, and this is because of their ways and their mentalities. And black people, you've got your karmic debt, which is to what? Obstruct justice. Y'all don't stand up for justice, and that's why you're being denied justice, because it begins within the home, where dysfunctional body system of organs. Okay, let me just be I'm just fucking around with y'all, but that's what it is. But where dysfunctional parents, they abuse their power, their authority, because they're the parent, so they feel like the child is imprisoned. What the fuck is this? And that's why you have black children so unhappy and so desperate to grow up and become men and women from tender ages. They don't enjoy their childhood. There ain't nothing fun about that. They're imprisoned. You got white kids. They're so happy to be children. They're so happy to experience their Saturn cycles, because their Libran frequency and Aquarius frequency, justice and balance. So not saying that all of them are fair and just, but in terms of, you're going to talk percentage, most of them, in terms comparing them to black people, white people are more fair and just. Let me just say that. And that's why they're the humanitarians of the zodiac. Black people don't give a nothing. Like, y'all spite people, and y'all, with this whole mentality of show off. And what do they say? Show off brings disgrace. And a lot of people are gonna experience that, in the black community, because y'all believe too much in facades and egos. But then again, you're the 5th house, Leo, the sun, egos and facades and all of that shit. So, but y'all gotta know certain things so that you don't fall into the negative aspects of, who you are, or your, of your frequency. But y'all wonder why black people are oppressed like that. And the scripture tells you, go and read Deuteronomy 28, where it tells you that black people, you're being oppressed, you've been oppressed, and you will always be oppressed. Because, read Deuteronomy 28. Okay? Go and read that. Go and read that, and you'll understand what's been going on, and what has gone on, what's going on, and what will go on. Okay? Because y'all toxic. And that's why. That's why you are sold as bondmen and bondwomen, and you will continually be oppressed forevermore if you do not, change from your wicked ways. Go and read that scripture. Y'all must be toxic. 2/3. That's like 2 out of 3 black people who come across your shit. I'm telling you, and not the good kind of shit. So I'm like come back and get into the reading, but like this has a lot to do with the reading that's going on that I'm gonna get into, because like I can already feel intuitively, clairsentiently, and clairaudiently I can, and pretty much clairvoyantly I've been getting, downloads and all of that, all them different, spectrums and, spheres, and I can pretty much, like match up what's gonna, be revealed in this reading. So I'm gonna come back with the reading itself. Okay, namaste.